Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from North Jackson, Tennessee, on Walker Road, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. Sorry I missed yesterday's video. The weather got a little active here last night with a lot of heavy rain in spots, and of course we were under a flash flood warning for a little bit here in Madison County, Tennessee, as well as a few other counties in West Tennessee. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you the rainfall summary here in just a few moments of some of the amounts around the area. But first of all, I thought I'd go ahead and share with you yesterday's climate summary and today's, and take it from there. Yesterday's low temperature was 52 degrees. Yesterday's high was 64 degrees here in North Jackson. And yesterday, now here in North Jackson on Walker Road, I had a total of 3.49 inches of rain. That's right, 3.49 inches of rainfall here. Now that is a new record amount for December 22nd. And the old record was 3 inches that was set back in 2004. And there are some other readings. Matter of fact, there were several rain gauges around me. 5 or 6 of them, maybe more, that recorded even more rain than that, upwards toward 4 inches even, or even as high as 4.5 inches within 3 miles of me. So, so there were several. Most of us was pretty close, but I winded up with the least amount in the North Jackson area. Oddly enough, even with that 3.49 inches. But anyways, that puts me up now to 6.40 inches for the month of December and 53.33 inches for the year. And by the way, that means that I'm well above normal for the month and year after being below normal for almost the entire year. Alrighty. Like I said, I'm 6.40 for December. Normal's 3.96. I'm at 53.33 for 2017, and normal's 51.88. Quite amazing, huh? Alrighty. Yesterday's coldest low in West Tennessee was 52 degrees in North Jackson, Tennessee, while the warmest would be 67 degrees at the Jackson, Tennessee airport. Oh, and by the way, yesterday's highest wind gust was 30 miles per hour out of the south at 11:53 p.m. Alright, today's climate data. I'm going to give you a few more rainfall totals momentarily, but I wanted to get through the other data first. As of 5 p.m. today, the temperature was cloudy. No, it wasn't. The sky was cloudy. Alrighty. And the temperature at 5 p.m. was 37 degrees. That's the low for the day, by the way. 34 degrees was the dew point at 5 p.m. The humidity was 89%. The wind was out of the north at 7 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 30.18 inches of mercury. Like I mentioned, 37 degrees is the low so far today as of 5 p.m. Today's high was 60 degrees. You're going to say, wait a minute, where did it get that warm? That occurred at midnight last night as the front was getting ready to move through. It was 60 degrees last night at midnight. That would be the high for today. Rainfall today since midnight, 68 hundredths of an inch of rainfall since midnight. Now actually they would be added to that 6.40. I forgot about that. I think I've got it calculated on my other ones. That would put me over 7 inches for the month. I hadn't thought about that till now. Sure would. Just over 7 inches. I'll do that calculations later. It'll be just right at 7 inches. 60, 78. No, let's see, right at 7/10. Right at about 7 inches for the month. I'll make that 54 inches for the year then. About. I ain't gonna get off onto that too deeply. 6/800ths of an inch for today. And by the way, Bemis, Tennessee, yesterday had 1.5 inches on B Street, and 1.80 today since midnight. So 1.5 inches yesterday and 1.80 today in Bemis for their total. And Melissa's, I have a friend that measured it for me in Melissa's area, very near Walmart South, maybe a quarter of a mile south of Walmart, that had 2.5 inches of rain at his house. That gives me sort of a rough idea of how much rain fell. And there's one location in Atwood, I think it was, or was it Paris? I'll show you in a minute, of over 5 inches of rain. My goodness. All right, that's the rainfall tallies, and I'm afraid to go any deeper without showing it to you here in just a moment. All right, 6/800ths today since midnight, and 1.80 in Bemis today since midnight on B Street in Bemis and Walker Road here in North Jackson. All right, the lowest humidity today would be 86%, 86% at 3 p.m., and 100% would be the highest, and that was at 1 through 3 and again at 9 a.m. this morning. The lowest barometric pressure would be 29.75 inches, and that occurred at 12 a.m. The highest would be 30.18 inches, and that occurred at 4 and 5 p.m. Today's highest wind gust got a little windy early this morning. 40-mile-per-hour wind gust out of the northwest at 12:28 a.m. All right, now I forgot to give you yesterday's. I'm going to give you both of them because they're really amazing. Yesterday's records first for December 22nd. The hottest high would be, let me make sure I got them right. Hottest high would be 70 in 1982. The coldest high would be 5 degrees in 1989. That's right, the high, coldest high, 5 degrees in 1989. Warmest low would be 55 in 1970. Well, the coldest low would be -7 in 1989. So, it was bitterly cold here in Jackson on December the 22nd, 1989, with a low of 7 below zero and a high of only 5 degrees above zero. And I think that's one of the coldest highs on record, period, for the city of Jackson. That's yesterday's records for December 22nd. Alright, of course, the rainfall record, well, the old one don't count anymore since I had that 3.49 inches yesterday. That's the new rainfall record for December the 22nd. Alright, let me give you the records for December 23rd. Hottest tide today would be 73 degrees in 2015. Just 2 years ago it was 75 degrees for a high. And today we mustered 60 at midnight. What a difference. The coldest high today would be 15 degrees. Hey, it warmed up a little bit. 15 degrees in 1989. That's still pretty doggone cold though. And the warmest low would be 64 degrees in 2015, while the coldest low would be 6 below zero, -6 in 1989. Today's rainfall record would be 1.50 in 2013, and the snowfall record 1 inch in 1966. Alright, that's the basic climate data for you. Tell you what, I try to scratch my back a little. Pardon me for that one. Let me go ahead and show you that map of the various rainfall tallies. And then, let me bring it up so I can see it a little bit better. Maybe you can see that alright. I don't have it to where you can see my comments though. That's what I meant to show you. Oh, okay, I gotta do it like that. You know, it'd be better to show it to you on Facebook. Let me switch over to that. I think you can see it a little bit better on Facebook. I should have brought that one on up. Oh, okay, I see what I did. I almost messed it up. Yeah, maybe it'll show up a little. No, I don't need all that chat stuff. Okay, let me try this real quick. Yeah, you can see it a little bit better like that. Alright, yeah, I'll just have to scoot this over. And yeah, this will be good enough. Alright, now these are some of the various rainfall amounts from that storm yesterday. And here's the initial information. Now these are some of the varying amounts. As much as 5.5 inches in Camden, Tennessee. Paris, Tennessee had 449. North Jackson near North Park had 402. There's Greenfield and some of those amounts. And maybe I'll put it off like that one. Jackson Airport had 374. Maybe you can see it. That's kind of small though, isn't it? But there's some of the various readings around the area. And for 5.5 inches up in Camden, Tennessee. Now this is a little note I made of it. 368 was the total here in North Jackson, I believe. I don't want to mess this up. That's what I get for not having no glasses on. Darn it, I thought I had this together. 368. Yeah, that's correct. It's not 7 inches either. I don't know what came up with that. Well, it might be 68 hundredths. Oh Lord, I think I messed those tallies up. I just now realized it. Let me try something. I hate doing this in the middle of that. I thought I had this all figured up. 417. Oh my goodness. I sure did mess that up. I didn't add that up right. 349. Yeah, that's right. 349 plus 68. Oh, I know what I did. 68. Oh, I emptied that last night. I know I did. 417. Oh my goodness, I made a boo-boo. I guess I won't have to go in and correct that after 417 would be the storm total for here in North Jackson. I apologize for that. I can't add right. Maybe mark that down real quick. Instead of 368, that'd be 417. Alright, but never mind. I didn't show most of it to you. I done gave the Bemis total was 330. I know that. 330 in Bemis. And Melissa's area had 2.5 inches in Melissa's in South Jackson. I'll have to go back and correct that North Jackson total. And I've already sent that out to who knows how many people. Well, okay. Learn how to add, I guess. Alright, I showed you that. Hey, well, that's not off that bad. Half an inch. I hope I'm not wrong again doing all this in the calculation and find out that I was right originally. Okay, let me move on. But the highest amount basically was 5.5 inches in Camden, Tennessee, and it was 4.17 here on Walker Road. 4.17 inches of rain here on Walker Road, storm total, and 330 in Bemis, Tennessee, and kind of give you a few total amounts there. So, anyways, all right, let me move on. Doppler radar, I got way behind. Let me see if I can get this updated real quick, because I know it's a little behind now. Alright, the radars I'm fixing to show you. Let me get this down some. There we go, so I can see a few little things here. I can't believe I've done that. Oh yeah, I can too. Alright, never mind. No, this is on video. Should I cancel this video since I messed up so bad? No, don't do that. Just enjoy it. Best I can. Radar is clear of precipitation. As you can see, most of the rain is down southeast of us. West Tennessee is clear as far as precipitation goes. I wish I could say that about the clouds, but not quite so lucky. And there's actually an area of snow, as you can see, to the north of us, up there over in Kansas and northern Missouri. I believe it's going east, though. It's not coming down toward us. It's going to go through central Indiana and Illinois. It should, and stay north of us. Then you see the other areas where it's snowing up to the northwest. It's still raining to the east. And there you see where it's doing that. Again, Tennessee is precipitation free. Alright, let's move on to the nation real fast. And there you see where it's raining to the east, along the eastern side of the country, snowing up in Maine, raining in New York. It looks like it's, raining in New York. Snowing not too far from New York, though. And there's a pretty good area of snow over here in Nebraska and Kansas there. That's slowly moving east. There's a few other spots that's snowing and precipitating, and there you see that. And get a close-up view here. But that a ways, it's got snow on it. Alright. Move on to the satellite picture. And I'm going to have to make that correction later. Yes, I know I emptied it last night. I'm sorry. I don't need to be getting off on that. I'm glad that I don't have it. I need to quit talking. Sorry. Okay, there's the radar. Satellite, I'm sorry. AccuWeather satellite. It looks like our skies should be clear out there, but it isn't. It's a real thin layer of clouds that's been hanging over us for 5 days, it seems like. It actually did clear up a little bit that night before the rain moved in the other night. After midnight, it cleared up briefly, and of course got cloudy again and started raining again yesterday morning at 5 a.m. or so. And it rained all the way to about 6 o'clock last night before it finally quit. But we still have the clouds looming nearby, that barely is detectable on satellite, as you can see. So we still got some pretty thick clouds going by to our north, as you can see. So the skies aren't going to clear, even though it almost looks like it should be, based upon this radar. Statewide almost. But it's not. Real thin clouds covering the whole state. And that's not going to change anytime soon either. Alright, let's look at the national view. That's the regional, I'm sorry. Well, let's look at it real quick. There's some thick clouds coming our way. Shouldn't have any precipitation with it. It's just basically going to keep our skies clear. That is, 23rd, that looks like December that's 2017. I can't read my own mouth. Okay, well, wait a minute. That says of 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Okay. Well, I'm really off tonight. Whew. There's some more clouds coming our way that will basically keep our skies cloudy, but no precipitation. Be nice and clear, wouldn't it? I don't know if it cleared now. It'll probably get cold. Super cold. Alright, let me bring that up one more notch. There's the nation as a whole, in case you'd like to look at it. Some more clouds coming through, thicker. It's just going to hold the temperatures up, believe it or not. When the skies are cloudy like they are, Nathan, okay, I got a little note on Facebook about some pictures from somebody sent into a group I'm with that I'll be posting the weather on here in a little bit, matter of fact, after I get through with the video. Okay, there you see the nation as a whole with the clouds. Okay. Let's look at the weather map, surface map, thanks to Weather Underground. As of 7:33, 2 minutes ago? Okay. This is a very active up-to-date weather map. Boy, I got 4 low pressures on the East Coast. My goodness. You see there where the precipitation is? We're clear of any features here on Tennessee, except for that low in North Carolina. There's lows and highs out west. There's that snow there in Kansas and Nebraska. And the snow up northeast. Slightly closer view there for you. You're snowing up there in Maine and sleet and all that junk. Precipitation. Excuse my language. Up in the northeast, and here's some more features out west. The lows and highs and fronts and troughs. A little bit of all of it. And there's a close-up view of Tennessee and the Bahamas. Even if there's a little blurry. Alright, that gives you a grand tour of the country. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the detailed forecast. I'm going to turn it around and read it to you. I'll try not to go too long into it since I've already messed up on one thing. I don't want to mess up too bad on my timing. Even though I did miss last night to try to make up for it tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, of course, tonight and tomorrow. Now, believe it or not, it may actually clear. They're supposed to clear or become fair at least by around 9 o'clock tomorrow night, Christmas Eve night. It's going to be cloudy until then, though, probably. We shall have a low tomorrow morning near 33 degrees, a high tomorrow of 44 degrees, with west winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. So it's going to be a little windy tomorrow, too. The sun rises, by the way, at 7:02 a.m. It'd be setting at 4:48 p.m. And the moon will be rising at 11:10 a.m. and setting tomorrow night at 10:46 p.m. Now on Christmas Day, Monday, December 25th, it's going to be fair skies to start off. It's not going to be too bad, but toward noon, it's going to become very cloudy for the rest of Christmas Day. With a low near 24, it's going to be a little nippy out there. A high of 41 with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. No precipitations expected on Christmas Day or tomorrow at this time. Sun rises at 7:03 on Christmas Day a.m. and sets at 4:48 p.m. The moon will be rising at 11:43 a.m. on Christmas Day and setting at 11:45 p.m. On Tuesday, finally, we may actually get some fair skies for the most part, with a low of 25 and a high of 46 with northeast wind to 10 to 20 miles per hour. Oh, by the way, the first quarter moon is complete on Tuesday, December 26th. On Wednesday, the 27th, fair skies continue. Hey, we're going to get 2 days, maybe, of fair skies if nothing happens or changes. With a low near 21, oh my goodness, that's getting cold. 21 and a high of 38 with northeast winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And we're back to cloudy skies by next Thursday, wouldn't you know it? With mostly cloudy skies with a 50% chance of showers developing by Thursday afternoon on into the rest of Thursday. With a low near 24 and a high of 37 with east winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Let's hope and pray the rain holds off past lunch, and it should, and for the high to at least get on up to about 37. Won't be frozen, hopefully, if it waits. With east winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. By next Friday, mostly cloudy skies till noon, then becoming fair with low near 30 and a high of 40 with north wind to 10 to 20 miles per hour. I believe I'm going to cut it off at that. I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek the next weekend as of right now. Next Saturday and Sunday, fair skies both days. Low near 24 next Saturday morning, high near 33 with north winds at 10 to 20. And next Sunday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, mostly clear. I need to write that in there. I forgot to do that on my forecast blog. Low near 25, high of 32. Oh my goodness, it's going to be cold. With north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on New Year's Day, as of right now, fair skies, low near 15 degrees and a high of 35 degrees. Whew, it's going to be cold New Year's Eve weekend. With north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Alrighty, I think that's it for tonight. I apologize for such a long video. Once again, mostly cloudy skies tonight and tomorrow. Clearing by tomorrow night around 9 p.m. with a low near 33 and a high of 44 with west winds at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And one more time, Christmas Day, fair skies till noon, then very cloudy with low near 24, high of 41 with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And that's it for tonight, folks. Hope you survived rain from the last couple of days and didn't get no serious flooding out of it, even though a lot of us had at least 4 inches or more of rain in most locations, nearby at least. And that's it for today. Good night. God bless you. I may not make it tomorrow night, being Christmas Eve night. I'll try to get back to you Christmas Day night or Tuesday after that, if nothing goes wrong. And Merry Christmas. Oh, almost forgot. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I love you. Thank you for watching and listening. And may God bless each and every one of you. And happy birthday, Jesus. All right, talk to you tomorrow night, hopefully, if not, again, Monday night. Or within the next few nights, anyways. All right, goodbye. God bless.